Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video with the Armoured. Today we're going to be looking at some new exciting tanks. The liqueur tanks. Or the basically the tier 7 950mm of frontal armor. 47. This thing is scary by how strong it is. The tier 9, now there is no tier 8, well there is tier 8, but it's this thing, and it's not very exciting. But we're not going to be looking at this, we're going to be looking at the liqueur tanks. French people, I am deeply sorry if I've just pronounced that wrong. Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments below if I have pronounced that wrong. It would help me a lot. So, the tier 9. This thing is stupidly strong. It's in Russian, but it's basically hot armor, tail armor. 3,712 hit points, 870mm of frontal turret armor. But the thing is, when you go into preview and you look at this thing, yeah, this thing is it's, you know, like seriously, 1,000mm, 1,000. Now, you are going to hear my voice is going to cut out every couple of times. That's because I do have the flu. Yes, I know. It's a shocking thing that Yardo's Muff is sick. Yeah. But yeah, let's move on to this. Sustained damage. 600 per shot. And it's one of the fastest travelling shells, 1,795 meters a second. Yeah, 1,800 for the upgraded shell. 725mm pen with the standard APF SDS. 5,600 damage per minute. Now that is pretty good damage per minute. Pretty bloody good actually. 6.37 second reload time. Defense, as I said, you know, before, 3,712 hit points. The whole 270mm at the front. Bullets composite, so if you try and fire heat, it's not going to go through. 830mm of frontal turret armor is just insane. What you want to take into consideration is all of this is impenetrable. Literally, this turret you cannot pen. If you want to pen this, you want to, you know, if this thing is hold down, try and shoot here, and if you can't shoot there, you're screwed, because this thing doesn't have a cupola. It doesn't have any weak spots at the front. Well, the low glaciers obviously is. Mobility wise, 72 kilometers an hour. This thing can do 40 backwards. Yeah, it's a main battle tank, and it does 40 backwards. It goes just as far as some main battle tanks. Backwards. Yeah. 72 kilometers an hour, 3.33 seconds to get up to 32. That's really bloody quick for a big battle tank. When the Titan Knight's, well, 3.31, yeah, because the Chinese are show-offs. No, the Chinese are excellent people, they really are. But 3.33 seconds. That's spectacular. 43 degrees a second. It doesn't weigh that much. Well, I say that it's 57.6 tons. Utility, 14% camera rating. Not as good as Type 96B, some bizarre. Oh, but he is bigger, so that makes sense. 430 meter fuel range. Targeting 8 degrees of gun pressure, 15 degrees of gun elevation, 0.098 minimum spread. That's the accuracy of this. This has superbly good accuracy. 0.098. Now, you have to take into consideration this is all subject to change. Okay, this can all change. 1.59 second aim time. That's pretty good. 36 degree turret first. That's a little bit sluggish, but I mean this turret is very well armoured. So you could use the Heat MP, but as I said in the previous video, the Heat MP, use it wisely. The Heat MP is actually really good for taking out ERA. So if you got like ERA size, just shoot Heat MP at it. Don't shoot normal heat at it. Just shoot Heat MP at it and it go right through. So the queue times is a little bit long. So we'll just see if we can get into a game real quick. Basically, this thing is really strong. Really strong. It's actually, you know, kind of scary by how strong. And I'm really happy that Armoured Warfare now has this tank in the game, because in War Thunder, the tank just dominates. It really does. But in Armoured Warfare, it's insanely strong. Its chemical protection is magnificent. For some reason, the tier 10 has worse armor. It has worse armor, like by a fair amount. This gets a 120mm gun. This gets a 140mm gun, and I love using the Hesh on this thing, because if you pen, and most of the time you are going to pen with this Hesh, you're going to do a lot of damage. But sluggish reload time, sluggish accuracy, sluggish aim time, touch versus a bit utility, 455 meter fuel range. That's pretty good. Mobility, 3.71 seconds to get 32 kilometers an hour, 72 kilometers an hour. Max speed, 62 tons. And this is 57. So the gun must be incredibly heavy. So let's go into preview of this tank and just look at the chemical protection of this tank. So if we get I mean, yeah, the turret is not that good. I mean, it really is not that good. So if we get, I don't know, maybe tier 10, let's have a look. Black Eagle, let's get a Black Eagle. Heat, or oh no, let's get an ATGM. Yeah, it's not a very good tank. The tier 10 is a real letdown, it really is, and that's really sad to see. I will not recommend tier 10 at all, because things but yeah, basically this tank sucks. It's not that good. I mean, you can just pen it anywhere, and it's really sad to see. It really is. It's just so sad. You go from a tier 9 that is absolutely spectacular. I mean, look, just look at that. I mean, Black Eagle, okay. ATGM. Yeah, look at that. That's stupid armor. And of course you compare a low plate, but yeah, that's just ridiculous armor. It really is. It's just, I can't take into consideration how ridiculously strong the armor is. It's just really strong. It is even stronger on the tier 7. Okay, that's how extreme this game is. It goes from tier 7, that's really good, tier 9, that is a little bit worse, but still really good, and then tier 10 is awful. The tier 10 is just no. Don't even want to discuss the tier 10. They really need to polish the tier 10. The tier 10 should at least have 1,000mm of armor, frontal toe armor. I mean, this thing just looks gorgeous. It really does. I mean, somebody's using the lecture, basically the T4. There you go. I call it T4. Get into call. 10 seconds. So we're gonna try and do ridge line work here.
Black Company, there's no time to lose. The NPAA shot down one of our choppers and they're closing in on them. There's critical intel in there that we need.
Come on.
Get over there and secure that bird.
Oh, we have to go down here now. Go. Ooh, bounce shot. Ooh, bounce move. Ooh, bounce again. This thing is just so strong. It really is. It's just, I mean, nothing can really pen us. But yet we can pen everything. I mean, if this thing is this strong at tier 9, what on earth has happened to the tier 10? I mean, seriously, the tier 10 is just garbage. I mean, yeah, it's got a good gun and everything, but the armor is just, it just doesn't work for it. I mean, I played a match in it and I bounced a couple shots, but nothing compared to what this thing can do. It's going to be a bit difficult penning this guy. Because this is a Challenger 2, you got to remember this. Challenger 2s are extremely strong. Yeah, they just completely shattered on his turret. We've only taken 1 damage in here because we did kind of mess up on the wrist line work, but that's
identify target. Hostile PC.
Oh, that's a T-15 Armada. I'll be a bit careful there.
That was close. No pen.
Oh, didn't even pen him. I also have to say that the anti-ATGM defenses are extremely strong in this tank. Like, they are so strong, you might as well not fight against this thing. Now, this does come with a skill where if you bounce more than 150 damage, you have a new skill that pops up, and it's called like handling or something like that. And it basically makes you super accurate. I mean, this guy can't even pen you for the front with ATGM. That's how insanely strong this armor is. And I just think this is probably too strong.
They almost hit us.
Please don't say that T-50 is gonna flank me from behind, because that would be extremely bad. Shoot him. Ooh. Back the head out of here. Well, we've taken so much damage.
Optics online.
Clear that. So he's not firing us anymore, so that's a good thing. It's a really good thing. It's not, you know, super invulnerable to everything,
Hostile PC.
but you know, it's enough to, you know, cause you a bit of disturbance. There's a Bradley right there. Don't want to fight that right now. I mean, this thing is just so, it's so good at everything it does. It's more like a light tank when you think about it. It's just like the traverse speed and everything, the speed it does.
Hostile PC. Missile destroyed.
No, don't hit him. That's gonna hurt us.
That was close.
Ooh. Are we gonna try and pick buttons? Oh shoot, don't go around that corner. But the reverse speed is incredibly good. Come on, reload, 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 reload.
That was close.
Oh, don't pen us, 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 don't pen us. You try and take out your APS, really?
Enemy destroyed.
Take you out. Oh. Oh.
No bad.
Oh.
Optics repaired.
Enemy reinforcements moving
Oh, that's
in.
good.
Hold up just a bit
Come on,
longer,
reload.
Black Company. Flash repaired.
Oh, setting fire! Burn!
Shit. They took out my sight. Target destroyed.
Come on. God.
Sight repaired.
Lost track.
Oh. Oh. Oh, this thing is just so strong. It really is. It's just so scary how strong it is.
Round destroyed.
You can't
Identify target. Hostile tanks. Armor saved
Is
us.
it that too?
Nailed us.
Oh. No! Type 92, 99. No! Go away. Go away. Nobody wants to fight you. Thank you.
Enemy destroyed.
Oh.
Hostile PC.
This thing just feels so right and so wrong at the same time.
Reloading.
Completely busted his turret. And we've lost our track. But that's alright. Still put effective fire to this guy.
Flash repaired.
Multiple systems hit.
Whoa, what the f...
Turret's clear. Ammo rack's clear.
It's fixed. Moving out.
Optics repaired. Armor saved us. They almost hit us.
Flash damage.
Needed to run out of ATGMs.
Identify target. Hostile PC.
Wait, where's the fucking PC?
They almost hit us. Reloading.
Shit, we lost his foot.
Ah, shit. Trapped again. Ooh.
Black Company, forget about those trucks. Secure the chopper's crash site before the enemies get there.
I'm trying to... I can't do anything. I can't shoot.
Lost track. No effect.
Oh, fuck. Don't pen me. Please don't pen me. Please don't pen me. Please don't pen me. Oh, thank God. This guy is so scary. Hey, come on, I need to disable that autocannon.
Reloading.
Where's the autocannon? I can't find the autocannon.
Smoke out.
Go away! Nobody wants to fight you! Die! How many... He's taken out all my ERA on this side. That's gonna hurt me. I don't know where he's gone. All I know is that I can't move up, otherwise he's gonna take me out.
Identify. Hostile tank.
Oh, no, 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 no. I shouldn't have done that. Should not have done that. Come on, mate, capture that base. shoot, really? He penned me? I'm on 12 hit points. Blip. Ah, this is a bit extreme. The Type 99A2, I can't do anything. I apologise. Player, I can't do anything, mate. You're gonna have to cap out. So where did you pin me? Don't know where you pinned me. But this is getting extremely scary now. I want to try and side script again. That's it, waste your ammo. That's it. No, I'm trying, my friend. Can't pen him. Oh, don't want those ATG to hit me. Holy shit! God, lucky that ATGM didn't pen me. Okay, he burnt to death. I'm not gonna go around that corner. You're gonna have to go around that corner, mate. And that's why. Nope, didn't pen. Thunderbolt. Right. Oh, this tank is so sluggish when it's badly damaged. T-15 as well. Oh, good fucking kill. Got to keep alive for this guy, otherwise he's gonna find it a little bit more challenging if I die. I still can't believe one's still 12 hit points. Oh, that's a... Oh, that's the end of his gun. Just somehow push back here and then move this way without falling into water.
Identify. Hostile tank.
Still right. I'm gonna attempt to push up.
Identify target. Hostile tank.
Whoa. What? Don't do that, you stupid game.
No effect.
I'm on 12 hit points and I'm still alive. Please explain this. Oh no. Shoot! That's not good. That's not good. That's not good at all. That's not good at all. That's not good. That's seriously not good. Seriously not good. Seriously not good.
Taking on water.
Oh, taking on water. How am I taking on water that shallow?
Identify target. Hostile PC.
Screw off. Nobody likes you. can do this.
Identify
He's up
target.
to...
Hostile PC.
Oh, is he gonna charge over? Don't know if he's gonna charge over or anything. I think he's just wasted his last ATGM. Yeah, he's got 2 fuckers. I need to come over at an angle where he's not going to be able to pen me. But I'm not going to be able to do that because
Identify target. Hostile PC.
he's keeping me penned. Oh yeah, burn, 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 burn. Please burn. Thank you.
Identify target. Hostile PC.
Come over here, keep an eye on that guy. Oh shit. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare.
Identify. Hostile PC.
Actually, you want... No, I dare you. Come over there.
What the hell happened out there, Black
Oh.
Company? We really needed that intel to strike at the NPAA.
Oh no, that guy's gonna be really, really, really pissed at me. Oh, but what hell of a fight. This, can you see how strong this tank is? It doesn't matter what you throw at it. And of course, if you haven't if you have an AGGM that has more than 1,000mm of pen, then yeah, just you know, shoot in low plate or something like that, and it will work like that. But it's a very, very strong tank for tier 9. Don't know why it's so strong. It's a bit concerning really. How much damage did we mitigate? 58,000 damage. 58,000 damage. That's a stupid amount of damage. That's nearly twice the amount of our hit points. Jesus Christ, this thing is just stupid strong. Now we're going to move on to the tier 10, and I'm not sure like what's different about this tank, but 700, I don't know. This is the maximum real thickness shown for the most protected part of the hull. Material of the turret, the material of the hull, approximate thickness. I mean, it's got 4,500 sustained damage. But this big old 140mm gun. I'm gonna have like maybe. Yeah, I'll have that lap load out. But I mean, basically, this thing, it feels like a you know a bad version of this, and of course, this just feels like a bad version of this. I mean, this thing has, I mean, less hit points, but look at the fucking armor. 950 at the front, 440 at the sides. I don't even know. I mean, why? This thing should be tier 10 for its armor value. I don't know. Just don't know. I mean, tier 10 is just sluggish in every way, really. I mean, mobility is pretty good, but only 3.33 seconds, 62 tons. Just doesn't feel like it's up to the mark, really. yeah, the T4, 3,550 hit points. The tier 9 has more hit points than the tier 10. That's my little kitty. Your wee. Your wee. So yeah, the tier 10 is basically worse than the tier 9. And normally, it's the tier 10 that's better than the tier 9. So I don't know what they're up to really. Not sure if they're going to put in like another tier 10 or maybe the T5, if there is the tier T5 or something like that. But right now, this thing is definitely people's favourite. I mean, it's got better defense, more hit points. It's got higher rate of fire, much better DPM than this is I don't even know what it is. It's kind of disgusting, really. And this thing is just some kind of alien thing. But we're going to go over the stats of this thing because why not? 730 alpha with the. Hang on a minute, let me change the shield now. Yeah, 730. That's not alpha, that's average damage per shot. 730 with the Hesh. Normally, I've been hitting for around 900 to 1,000 with the Hesh when I pen. 409mm pen, that's pretty high for Hesh round. 4,523 DPM. I mean, that's pretty high. 9-second reload. It doesn't feel like a 9-second reload. It just feels more sluggish than a 9-second reload. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me or I don't really know. But I mean, at the end of the day, it just doesn't feel like the tank you would want it to be. Defense 3,550 hit points, less than the tier 9. 277mm of frontal armor, 80 at the sides, 45 at the rear. Less than the tier 9. 700mm of frontal armor, 200 at the sides, 80 at the rear. Less than the tier 9. Mobility 72 kilometers an hour, the same as the tier 9. 3.71 seconds, worse than the tier 9. 62 tons, heavier than the tier 9, and somehow the same chauffeur speed. Utility 14. It has better fuel age than the tier 9. Targeting 0.11. It's worse in accuracy than the tier 9, and it is worse aim time than the tier 9. I don't know what's going on. I just don't know what's going on. But because this thing gets Hesh, I think that's what really makes it. So we're going to take it out in the battle and just see how well it does. Hopefully we get in the battle, because I'd love to show this off to you guys. But this thing is pretty strong. I mean, nowhere near as strong as the tier 9, and nowhere near as strong as the tier 7. I mean, it does get penned a lot, I have to say. Not very good, you know, turret cheeks. But around here, I don't know why, but the armor feels like it's just completely and utterly, you know, it's almost like they completely eradicated all armor here and just pull it here. I don't know why they've done that. I mean, French people, please help me out because I have no idea why. I mean, why you would expose your turret cheeks so badly, unless they've done a scripting error. But it seemed to have a similar turret layout to the Object 640 with the compartment. It even has ERA on the compartment and the sides, and it has caged armor and all that. And I don't know, is this? I don't know. Does it have less armor to fit the big gun in? I mean, it would be better if it had the 120. But I mean, you can't really equip the 120, and that's, I don't know. Is that a bad thing? I don't know if it's a bad thing because I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't. I mean, with the stock armor, it has really bad armor. Okay, really bad armor. 660, 175. That's bad armor. I mean, when you completely upgrade this thing, go for the defense. Just go for the defense. Okay. Just go for the defense because otherwise you're just wasting your time with these two. I mean, all these two do is just make your tank faster. Go for the defense because that gives you all the bonuses. When you, of course, when you turn it on. But yeah, this is a letdown. Significant letdown. It does seem to have stronger APS. That's the thing that I've, kind of turned my attention towards. Is it does seem to have stronger APS than the Tier 9, even though the Tier 9 has incredibly strong APS already. I have not tried the Tier 7 yet because everybody's using Tier 9s and Tier 10s, so can't really use the Tier 7. But the Tier 7 does seem to be scary. And of course, somebody with the prototype liqueur will be meeting Tier 6s and 5s, and that's scary. So we're gonna load the. We're gonna be loading the APFSDS first. And what I'm gonna actually try and do is I'm gonna try and get into. Oh really? They've modelled that in now, so you can't. Oh.
Black Company, your help is greatly needed. The Lions of Neck
Oh, it does still have the mobility.
Clear our escape route so we can get everyone out of there.
But
Get ready, Black Company. Enemy spotted in the west.
I mean, I say it still has the mobility.
New orders, Black Company. We know that the Lions of Neck are going to use the oil here for their own gain. Planting explosives on targets so they can't get their hands on anything. Let's ruin their day.
No, back up. What are you doing, tank?
Identify. Hostile tank. No effect.
Nope, didn't even pen him. Okay. Gonna play this game, tank. Okay, there you go. That's a nice shot.
Primary sight hit.
Oh, hello. Come on. Right, hit him. That's good. Come on. Try to keep this off you guys.
No effect. They nailed us. Ammo up.
Oh, fuck you with petting me all the time. Yeah, you burn to death, bitch.
They almost hit us.
Come on.
Identify target. Hostile tank. One hit.
Ah, shit. This thing is
Repair.
so much more followable than the Tier 9. It really is. cat is trampling all over my keyboard and it's not really helping me. No, don't headbutt me, please. I'll give you the headbutt. Yeah, I'll give you the headbutt.
Identify targets. Thanks for clearing the way for our guys in the hills.
Oh, you get a pen me now.
Around the main office is next.
Whoa, what the fuck? Penning me from that angle?
Keep them away from here.
I'm not going to even attempt that.
Identify. Awesome, thanks. Armor status. Identify. Awesome, thanks.
Whoa. You have to be so flipping careful. They are penning me. I mean, it does have a very, very powerful gun. Oh, come on. We're up to like 9,000 damage already. Let me deal with this guy over here. Where is he? There he is. Got him. Back, don't want to get shot by those ATGMs because I won't be able to take the hits. Right, shot him, that's good. The problem is we've already burnt our repair kit because we took so much bloody damage at the start. Well, this tank just does not feel like it's up to the job. If I take one more big old hit, I am going to be screwed. I'll turn this. We've already lost the ERA at the front of our tank, so it doesn't matter how much damage we take. Come on. Come on. Ah, fuck. Didn't pen. Come on, break through the barrier, that's it.
Identify target. Awesome, PC. APS status.
APS just saves our ass. Oh, reload.
Looks like there's
That's a good old bit right
elsewhere.
there.
I hope they don't head for the docks next.
Oh shit, Liqueur's been taken out.
We're loading up the tanker now, so keep them off of us. Enemy tank spotted to the east. Reloading. APS up.
Oh, don't pin me. Please don't pin me. You fuck. Oh, that's good. Ooh. No, don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. Oh shit. Take that bitch. Come on. The turret just feels like whee!
Identify target.
Don't wolf like that, don't wolf like that. That's a missile. Oh, shicer.
Threat destroyed.
Oh, that's good. When you got this activated, it's just like an instant breath, just like a sigh of relief.
Identify. Awesome, tank.
Yeah, I saw you pop up there. Don't think you can sneak your way into here.
Identify target. Hostile PC. Smoke grenade out. APS saved us.
APS certainly saved us. Don't see him, don't see him, don't see him, don't see him.
No fact. Hostile PC. Identify.
Oh shit. It's just this guy left. He's just burnt his repair ability. Oh crap. I did really bad in that game. Well, I did rack up 16,000 damage. Don't know how much damage I blocked. I bet you it's less than that in mine. Oh god. Come on, 5 shots. No, you're not gonna do it, mate. You're not gonna do it. Yeah, he's
Black
dead.
company, where'd you go? Damn, they're firing on the tanker. We're going down.
And that's the tanker dead. Right, let's have a look at what we did. Because to be honest, I was incredibly disappointed by how I played there. But with that skill, or with that perk, it becomes an incredibly good machine. How much did we block? 11,000. I mean, could do better, but at the same time, module damage rate of 5, 50%, church of first speed 100%, acceleration 300%, max spread -60. It basically makes your tank super quick. Activation time 3 seconds. But the thing is that when that's done, basically the 3 seconds, and then you think, oh, it doesn't work anymore. But this only stops working when you go over 40 kilometers an hour. So let's take it out for another time. Let's see if we can, you know, see if we can do any better. But yeah, I was a bit disappointed by how that actually worked. And we're in the game. This is going to be a very long video because I just want to show you how these tanks perform. Really, the tier 9 doesn't get the you know, the perks, and it's a bit unfortunate. But I think it is for balancing reasons, because if it did, it would be extremely overpowered. I mean, it's already overpowered enough. The tier 7 is ridiculously strong. 950 millimeters of frontal. I mean, that's raw turret armor. That's not effective. That's raw turret armor. So we're going to see how well this thing actually does. 24 seconds. It does feel like a good machine. It just, the armor just doesn't do it for it, really. I want to go back into that spot again over there.
Black company, your help is greatly needed. The Lions of Neckweal have taken over this region, and we need to retreat. Clear our escape routes so we can get everyone out of there. Get ready, Black company. Enemy spotted in the west.
Come on.
New orders, Black company. We know that the Lions of Neckweal are going to use the oil here for their own gain.
Sit right
Plant
here.
explosives in the marked target so they can't get their hands on anything. Let's ruin their day.
Sit right here.
Identify target. Hostile tank. Target immobilized.
Oh shit. Oh fuck, I fucked that up, dude. you jerking me? I didn't even pen you. Can I take your gun out? Nope. Can I wiggle my toe? And you ain't gonna pen it? Don't pen me. Don't pen me. Can I shoot you anywhere and it should go through? Oh, there you go. I'm doing it. I need to kill him.
Lions at the western checkpoint. Keep them away from here.
Destroyed that yet again. Is he actually going to try?
They nailed us.
Pain in the ass. Really? I did no damage? Thank you, T-50 Armada. Thank you. Repair that.
Clear.
I'll just disable that. So I can go quicker.
No pen.
Get rid of him. So if I just push over here. Activate this.
No pen.
It bounced off a thunderbolt.
No fact.
And it bounced off a Bradley. You gotta be joking me, really. Here we go, I guess. Oh, this game, man. Oh, I'm using a hash. That's why. I'm such a dimwit. Dicky. Ooh, I will fight you, not yet.
Enemy destroyed.
Right, go over it. That's good. I do feel like they're going to actually change this perk so that it's only limited, not unlimited, because the tank just becomes superior. It really does. 773 damage, I'll take that. I want to take this guy out real quick. It does limit your speed. I feel that's a balancing factor as well. Don't pen me. You fucking pen me and you got to ask for it, mate. Tracked him, that's good. Damage to section as well.
Looks like they're turning their attention elsewhere. I hope they don't head for the docks next.
Might as well repair my tank.
We're loading up the tanker now.
I said
so keep
repair
them
my
off of
tank.
us. Enemy tank spotted to the east. Reloading.
Come on, that's it. There's something over there. Just saw a tree fall down.
Identify target. Target locked. Target locked.
Just shot that thunderbolt for like half his hit points.
Target locked. Target locked.
Shot that K-21. That's good. Shot him again.
Identify target. Hostile PC.
Ooh, that's a Bradley. Yeah, he doesn't have dangerous ATGMs, but he, you know, they're dangerous enough to make you want to think twice before shooting him.
We took a hit.
Fuck was that?
All targets armed and hot. Nice work. Identify. Hostile PC.
Bradley. Shot Bradley. We're down to about like 70% health.
APS up.
Don't want to get any lower. Alright, shot him again. Come on.
APS knocked down a shot.
We need to secure the cat.
Ammo up. Threat destroyed.
Got it, right. Now, buddy, I'm reloaded. Shot him. Come on, buddy, you got it.
All right, Black Company.
Oh, that's good. Good.
Those fanatical bastards can't get their hands on the oil here either. Let them have a hollow victory. Enjoy that paycheck, and we'll be in touch again.
Oh, perfect match right there. Absolutely perfect. Don't know how much damage we did because I didn't check. Because, you know, it's pretty hectic. Just see how much damage we did. Come on, show us. Come on. 10,000. Take that. How much damage did we mitigate? 6,000. Not as good as I like, but okay. If you want it to improve this tank, make it faster, make it reload quicker, just make it more agile in every way, use this, the defense special ability. You want to use this. Don't get the other two. Do not get the other two, because it doesn't improve, it only improves your speed. I would recommend for your loadout, take 30 APF SDS, 16 HESH. The HESH is good, but only use it for soft targets. The APF SDS is the shell you really want to be using. So, my thoughts on the tier 9, pretty good machine. My thoughts on the tier 10, now, I would say the tier 10 is balanced, but before I knew about this skill, I thought this was a letdown. But I mean, it's still a letdown for its armor, but it's still a pretty good tank. The tier 7, I haven't even tried the tier 7 yet. Try and get into a battle with it. I'll just put all of the stuff on first. But the tier 7, I mean, it's got superb armor for once. For one. It has a slightly longer reload. That's probably to do with the fact that it's tier 7. I'll have that. And I'll have this. And I will have this. Upgrade. Oh, everything seems to be upgraded, that's good. Let me go back. Put him on. Can't advance him anymore. Promote him. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll take that, and I will take that, and then for the gunner, I'll take that and that. So the liqueur prototype 500 average damage with the APFSDS, 670mm pen, 4,687 damage per minute, 6.4 second reload. It's about the same reload actually. Defense, 2,999 hit points, 550mm of frontal hull armor, 250 at the sides, 30 at the rear. Composite, 950mm of frontal turret armor. Just to show you, it's the entire turret. The turret actually goes up 1,000mm and above, so really that should be 1,000, not 950. Mobility wise, 72 kilometers an hour. This thing can also do 40 backwards. Designated area, designated or visible within 100 meters. Can we have some change in that? Doesn't seem that we can change that. Yeah, that's alright. Let's have a look. Base paint. Can I put on base paint? Base paint, there you go. So 3.69 seconds to get up to 32, 52.7 tons, 33 degrees, 33.5 degrees a second, hold reverse. Utility 12, 12, 12 with camo, 455 meter fuel range, so it has got slightly better fuel range than tier 9. 8 degrees of gun depression, 15 degrees of gun elevation, 0.10 accuracy, 1.55 second aim time, 50 degrees to turn the turret. That's an incredibly fast turn turret for main battle tank. So let's actually take this out into battle to see how well it actually does. See if we can get into, like, I don't know, like a tier game. 10 to 9. Yeah. Come on, let's get in the game ready. Oh, I'm on tier 7. Come on, let's get in the game ready. What's this do? Max effect. Mass area of effect. 100 meters. This ability becomes inactive if the vehicle speeds take kilometers an hour or higher. Duration 25 seconds. Reload time 300 seconds. So it's not like tier 10 then. Activation time 3 seconds. Okay. So is there any backstory about this tank at all? Stats. Let's have a look. Info. Experimental main battle tank production period 1978 to 1986. Vehicles built 6, operated by France. It was developed as a French and German joint project. Oh yeah, you can tell by the shape of the turret. It was terminated in 1982 when the two countries split over a number of issues. The first 6 French pre-production prototypes were shown in public in 1986. Okay. What about the liqueur stats info? Production period 1990 to never in service since 1992. Vehicles built 876, operated by UAE and France. The French move-out tank is one of the most advanced modern tanks. Its special composite armor, powerful engine, and complex electronic devices offer unique battle opportunities. What about the T4? It's probably going to say it doesn't exist. Yep, doesn't even exist. That's funny. So this thing doesn't exist. So what? This is just a fake tank? Is this basically this with a 140mm gun? Because that's what it feels like. And also, if you look at it, it basically, this tank, but without the composite like almost like composite scales on it. That's probably why its turret is so weak. That is probably why its turret is so weak actually when you think about it. So obviously we're not going to get into battle with the tier 7. I hope that you guys do enjoy this video. If you have enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs down. Put in the comment section what you think about the new French tanks, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.